Hello friends, welcome to Chit Chat with Gina, your host Gina Barbera. Today we're visiting with Kim Folden, who is the franchise owner of MaidPro San Antonio and MaidPro Houston. She's actually celebrating her 4-year anniversary this coming April, right?
Correct.
So she's just an amazing woman who has grown over the last 4 years, and we're going to just visit and just find out some of her secret cleaning tips and more information about how her business has grown. And so thank you. And Kim, this office is just, exploding from the last time we visited. So I know that you've got the phones ringing, people are calling in for cleaning service. And so I was just curious, how, from the time that you first started, how has things changed since the last 4 years?
Sure. So it started with just me and a few people in the field. And now we've grown to about 20 staff in the field. And I have 2 full-time managers that now handle all the incoming calls, help with scheduling, coordinating, and they are my, front-facing staff people. It's been a fun growth, and a lot has happened in 4 years.
It sure has. And so I know you started during the pandemic too, which was kind of an unusual time, right, to start a business?
Correct. So I opened my doors in April of 2020. That's also when the schools were shutting down. So I was opening my business plus homeschooling my kids and, trying to launch a business. So it was definitely an interesting time.
I can only imagine. So what have you learned, I guess, in the last 4 years, just being in business for yourself?
Sure. So I've learned quite a bit. I think an MBA could never teach you how to be a business owner. You have to do it, and then you learn as you go. Definitely learned patience, persistence. I've learned a lot about our community, just a different side of the community, which has been interesting, and some really amazing people out there. I have really amazing staff, and I've just been able to connect with so many people. It's been a learning curve, but a really great learning curve.
That's great. So just tell me, what are some common mistakes that maybe a homeowner might make in cleaning, maybe certain products or the way that they might be doing their own service?
Sure. So a big thing is that people like to mix products, and that can create very harmful fumes, especially if you have allergies or if you're very sensitive to smells. And if it's in an enclosed space, it can be very harmful to your lungs. People don't realize how harmful bleach is, and they kind of use bleach on everything, and believe it or not, that's not the best cleaner for your home. And then just not reading labels. Read the labels. That's why they're there. So that's the best thing you can do. Read the labels and figure out what surface it's for. Does it need ventilation? Do you need a mask? Do you need gloves to use it? There is quite a bit of inhalation injuries and burn injuries just due to chemicals people use in their own homes.
Oh my gosh, I wish my aunt would listen to that, especially about the bleach. She uses bleach for everything.
I think we all like the bleach smell because it reminds us of the clean smell, but believe it or not, there are other products that can actually clean better than bleach.
Really? Okay. So I'm just curious, rust stains, how does something, I always seem to have problems trying to get that cleaned. Is there a secret and maybe helping us?
Sure. So there's a lot of products. San Antonio is number 6 in the nation for hard water. So even if you have a water softener, you're still going to see some hard water come through, whether it's those white water drops on your shower doors, whether it's the pink that gets in your grout lines, whether it's the ring in your toilet, or even some of the black water mold that you're going to see. It's just so normal here in San Antonio. So don't think that if you have it, you're doing something wrong. It's just a normal thing.
Even if you have a water softener?
Even if you have a water softener. Again, it's just something, and especially if you don't keep up on your water softener as much as you should, you're going to start seeing those things. So just know it's going to happen. If you have a water softener, it's not going to be as bad.
Okay.
As not. We definitely use very non-abrasive products because my staff is out in the field. I don't want them inhaling things all day long, and I don't want to use products that's going to ruin anybody's surfaces, especially these beautiful finishes in people's homes. Yeah. So we rely a lot on something called Barkeeper's Friend. It's a powder. It's not going to harm any surfaces. It's not going to hurt anybody's skin. You can use it to just, with a scrub brush, you make a paste out of it. That's what we use primarily.
Okay.
We use very non-abrasive products. There are other products out there. Okay. CLR is a big one. We don't use that, again, because that is very harmful to your skin, very strong. So there are products out there, and I just encourage people to, read the labels. But what we do is very non-abrasive. We still get through the rust stains just fine. A little more elbow grease, but we prefer to do it that way.
Okay, that's great to know. So for those of you who are trying to figure out some of those tips or tricks, that's good. So tell me a little bit about MaidPro. If somebody comes to, if you go to someone's home, do you have even some special products that's only for MaidPro, or?
Sure. So we actually only use products through Procter & Gamble.
Oh, okay.
MaidPro's been around for 30 years, so we've done a lot of research on proper cleaning products in your home.
Okay.
Everything we use sanitizes and disinfects, but it does not leave a chemical smell. It doesn't leave a residue. It's not going to harm any surfaces.
Okay.
So we have a few different types of floor cleaners. We have a few different types of just all-purpose cleaners.
Okay.
And again, everything we use is going to do a good job without making you want to run out of your house from the chemical smell.
So I know that you've expanded your business, and I think that you're going to start doing, is it laundry service by chance?
Yes, we are looking into doing that. It's
Okay.
definitely a lot of logistics, and if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. I pride myself on being professional, and if we're going to do that, we're going to be professional about that and provide the type of service that I would like to provide. We are also diving into basic organization, just as like your
yes.
pantry or your fridge, things like
Okay.
that. We're sort of testing the waters to make sure, again, that we provide that level of service that I really would like to provide clients. So we're diving into that area too, and that's fun. My staff is enjoying that immensely.
Really?
Yes.
So I know, like, my sister, she loves to organize. She's so, with all her containers and everything. So I think that that's a gift, too, if
Yes.
you've got staff that really enjoys doing that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, they
helping
do.
some of us that are a little bit more cluttered. Do you find that, I guess, having a house cleaned helps families in some ways, or?
Absolutely. So, a clean house is nice because you take that breath in and you go, oh gosh, it just smells clean. But now families don't have to decide between, okay, do I need to clean or should I go to my son's baseball practice,
Okay.
right? Or should I, clean, or can I just sit and relax and take a moment for myself? They don't have to fight over what time, that little time that they have left. They can now take it for something that they want to do, that they feel productive, that they feel like it's going towards their family. So it's more than just having a clean home. It's relaxing, having the stress off your shoulders, having something off of your to-do list. It's something that I feel every homeowner needs to delegate. It's just so important.
And just having some me time is
Yes,
important, right?
absolutely.
Not always working.
Self-care, it's part of your self-care routine.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So spring is going to be here in the next week or so. I think it's March 15th or somewhere around there.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
So do you have any, maybe some specials, spring cleaning specials that are happening that
Yes.
people can mention?
Sure.
If
So
they see this video?
Yeah,
Okay.
so we do. We're offering $75 off, and that's in increments. So your second, fourth, and sixth clean, you get $25 off. Plus, if you mention Gina, we will also do either a free oven or a free fridge clean for you. And those are things that are used often, and definitely need some loving sometimes.
Yes, for sure. So I wanted to also ask if you've been doing this now for 4 years, are you looking to, by any chance, expand even more? Because I know now you're in Houston, you're in San Antonio. Do you foresee going someplace else?
That's a great question, and I have no idea. I don't. Every day is a new day. I would love to say yes, I would like to continue this further, but I also want to make sure that I'm providing a good service where I'm at now before expanding. I don't want to just expand to expand. I like providing this service. I like being part of the community. I like knowing that we're helping families, and if I can do that well, and I feel like I have a good hold on it, then yes, I would like to expand. But I want to make sure we're providing a value first. We're providing something that I can be proud of before moving forward.
Well, I commend you. You have done some wonderful things over the last 4 years, not only just growing your San Antonio and now Houston, and looking to expand services from organizing and laundry. So if y'all would like to get some more information about Kim and how to get in contact with her, we're going to show that on our next screen. And we want to thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.